You're not ugly, you're just not eye maxing. I have brown eyes, so if you look at the color wheel, the opposite of brown is supposed to be like blue slash this little teal color. So this is supposed to help my brown eyes pop. So step into my scene and we're going to create this beautiful makeup look. So for eyebrows, I'm going in with this NYX Micro Brow Pencil. And I created this nice angular shape like this. I have to draw it at like an angle because I don't have much eyelid space. So this is just going to help me create an illusion of like I have more than what I got. So I'm just going to like fill that in. And then I'm going to carve it out. Okay, we're back. I had primed my lid using this LA concealer. Is it LA Girl? I think it's LA Girl. Using this LA Girl Pro concealer. And now that the lid is primed and ready to go, I'm going to use my Winx Club eyeshadow palette. And then I'm going to use the color Charmix, which is this color right here. Actually, before I go in with Charmix, I'm going to take my Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette, the chocolate palettes. And I think this is the chocolate palette. I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this color and I'm just going to sketch out like the shape of where I want the eyeliner. I did it just so I know like how far to put the eyeshadow. And now I'm going to go in with Charmix and place it like all over my lid. Now that I placed Charmix all over the eyelid, I'm going to take my NYX Epic Ink eyeliner and I'm going to use this eyeliner and just trace over the brown eyeshadow. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into this shade and I'm just going to use this to like smudge out the eyeliner on the inside. Now this is where the fun really begins.
These girls ain't dying the dang of hunger.
Okay, you know what? I think this is like the better looking eye, but it's okay. And this is what I did for the bottom eyeliner. Now I know some of you might be thinking, what? It looked so better before, but I'm an alt baddie and I had to alt it out. And I'm actually like really liking like how it turned out on this side. So I did this little design on this side with the ink liner. And now what I'm going to do, we just be smudging the ink liner, okay? So you already know what we're going to do. We're just going to smudge it out like how we smudged it out before.
Something with 6 feet under.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I hit pan. We're hitting pan. Not down here, but right here. Finally. It takes so long to like hit pan when it comes to eyeshadows palettes. So like I'm actually really excited about that. The goal was to like use the eyeshadow palette before it expired, but you know, these are just one of my many goals that just never happened. Because I bought this eyeshadow palette years ago. So I also heard that purple is a good color that complements brown eyes. So I'm going to go in with my Sailor Moon eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to get this purple color right here. I think it's Miracle Romance. I'm going to get this Miracle Romance and I'm just going to place that on like underneath like the smudge. And then we're going to blend the two together if that makes sense. So you're going to put it like right underneath anything where the black liner is. So like here, here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit more of this white concealer. I'm just going to try to place it right in these tear dots, these inner corner tear dots things, just so that way when I place the color on top of it, it can like, what's the word I'm looking for? It can like, a bit. I'm gonna do it off camera though, because it's a little hard to do it on camera. Ooh, okay. So before I forget, I want to get this beautiful Rising Tide color. I think that's Aisha's color. Yeah. And I am going to place that in the center of my lid right here. I think if this is a bit more blue, that will complement like these blue eyes so much better. Yeah, I'm already liking the way this looks too. Like, oh, you can't even see it on camera. Like, do you see it with the blue? Without the blue. With the blue, the brown is popping. Without the blue, the brown's still popping, but just not as popping, All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Blue Magic and I'm going to pop that right in that little tear dot. I didn't do what I thought it was going to do. That's a bit of a downer, but I did use it as a highlighter on my nose. I feel like I low-key look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cousin, Randolph the Blue-Nosed Reindeer, but you know what? It's whatever. Like, it's gonna rain. I'm still looking nice. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna like finish this look and then I will be back. All right, and this is the final look. Tell me what you guys think. I know a black wig would like look super good with this look, but I'm in my Rangiku era, okay? I've been watching Bleach, so I'm in my orange hair era. But yeah, I think it still turned out good. And what do you think? Am I looks maxing? I think for an alt baddie, I am. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been Davia, and thank you for stepping into my scene. Bye. Say bye, baby. Bye.